What's going on? Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all the places I'll post this or snippets of this video when it's all said and done. This is Dr. Lee coming to you from San Diego, California. Today, I want to talk about something that I think is really critical, and it's a simple switch in mindset around a few things, and that is the importance of remembering to remind yourself of what's possible. Remember to remind yourself what is possible. All right. And the reason why I think people that are dedicated to reminding themselves of possibilities have an advantage in life is because when someone gives up on their dream or someone settles or makes a compromise in their life, the root of the compromise is to say that something that you want or something that you intended for is no longer possible. Okay, so I would argue that at the root of every compromise is a rationale in your brain that something is no longer possible. Okay, so what I'm talking about is how do you avoid compromising or telling yourself that something is no longer possible? Okay, so how do you avoid that? And the avoidance of that comes with reminding yourself of the true possibilities. Now, not that it's going to happen for you, not that it's going to happen tomorrow, but that what's really possible. Okay, and so if and even thinking that it's possible for you is another level, but I'm talking about just believing that it is possible. Because first you got to believe it's possible, then next you have to believe that it's possible for you. But it begins with reminding yourself. So every day, and if you have any questions about what is possible, then you look out into the world, right? You look out into the world and you can see what's truly possible for people. If it's a lifestyle that you want, if it's a relationship that you want, if it's a body that you want, or health status or energy status, whatever it is that you're going after, somebody has that in this world right now. Right? So somebody has that. So if it is possible, is proven just by looking out into the world. So many people have, income goals, things that they say, oh, I wish I made this much money. Well, is somebody making that much money right now? Okay, well, that means that it is possible. And you need to continue to remind yourself that that is possible. Okay, because, again, if something no longer becomes possible, then that means, oh, I got to compromise in this area. And I truly believe in my heart of hearts that the more you can remind yourself of what's possible, then the more you can convince yourself to take the necessary steps to create that in your life, right? Because obtaining things in life, getting somewhere in life is really about being able to take the actions. And so a lot of the stuff that I talk about in personal development is psychology based, because once you own the psychology, once you elevate your psychology, then you're able to elevate your actions, right? Because you're thinking different. You're seeing things different. You're looking through a different lens. So as you look through a different lens, as you see things different, then that influences how you act. That influences your expectations. So everything that I talk about really is to encourage you to take action. But where action starts with mindset, action starts with thoughts. So today, my question to you is, how often are you reminding yourself of what's possible versus you looking out at your current situation? Are you looking at where you are right now? How often are you reminding yourself of what's truly possible, right? People talk about keeping your eyes on the prize. Keep your head to the sky, right? I was just listening to Lecrae's song. It's talking about keeping your head to the sky, reminding yourself of what's possible. Well, how often do you do that? And what is the language that you're using when you're talking about what's possible for you? Even when you're talking to other people about what you can do, what's the language that you use when you're talking about what's possible for you? So I want you to understand, if it is in the world, it's obtainable for you. So you look out into the world, you see results other people are getting, you say, well, it's possible. It is possible. So now your job is to figure out how you can get those, if those are the results that you want, now your job is to figure out how you can take the appropriate action, how you can do the network and how you can do whatever you need to do to make those results your results now. But at the end of the day, it starts with understanding the possibility and not convincing yourself, right, to compromise and now to say something is not possible. Because that's cutting yourself off before you even start, right? That's cheating yourself. You cheat yourself when you say to yourself, it's no longer possible for me. That's how you give yourself a cop-out and say, oh no, it's not possible for me, I gotta compromise. And a lot of people say they do this to be realistic. A lot of people say they do this being practical. But it's not practicality, okay? That's not practicality, okay? That's giving yourself an excuse. That's giving yourself a cop-out. That's giving yourself, okay, maybe I'm scared, I can't do it, so let me go ahead and say it's not possible. And that's not true. So I just want to encourage you guys. I get so excited about possibilities for people. Because if I can open your eyes to possibility, if I can drop a seed in your heart that now makes you believe something is possible for you, no matter how far-fetched it is, and I can convince you, if I can convince you that reminding yourself of possibilities will change your life, then I can get somebody to act, I can get somebody to talk, I can get somebody to encourage somebody else on a whole nother level now when something is really possible for you. All right, guys, so I hope this blessed you. I just want to encourage you. Remind yourself of what is possible. And if somebody else has gotten it, you can get it too. Results are based in formula. It's not the individual, it's the formula. It's the actions that they've taken. It's the strategy that they went about. There's nothing new about success. It all has recipes, okay? So for you today, what do you want? Where do you want to go today? What do you want in your life? Remind yourself that that's possible. And with that thought, go out and take some action today to make that happen. All right, guys, I hope this blessed you. God bless. God speed. Keep pressing. Later.